So we are back at Fatima. It is a crucial clash between truly Marians versus the Jbcn stars. So we are here currently at the 1.3 overs, and truly Marians are 13 for the loss of no wicket till now. The two batsmen in the crease are Anzar and Harshit. Anzar is on strike now. A good swing in the air there. Ronish is the bowler to continue the attack for Jbcn stars. 5 runs considered till now of 4 deliveries. The first ball itself went for 4 runs. A decent start till now for truly Marians here. 13 for the loss of no wicket. And that will run away for 4. Was there an edge or is it a wide? I think it's a wide there. The keeper had no chances. 17 on the board till now. Both the batsmen on 6 runs each. Let's look at the field as well. As we know, it's a power play time for the first 6 overs. Just 2 fielders will be allowed outside the circle. There is a mid off, mid on, mid wicket, a short fine leg, a short third man, a deep extra cover fielder. The keeper is standing close to the stumps just to keep the batsman inside the crease. We had seen in the first over that the batsman was outside the crease to face the very first ball of the innings. The keeper is now close to the stumps. Mehul will be the new bowler to continue the attack. It's 2 overs till now, 17 for the loss of no wicket. So it's the end of the third over. Truly Marians are 25 for the loss of no wickets, building a steady partnership here, Harshit and Anzar. Just 3 overs remaining for the power play to end. Let's see how much scores will they be putting on the board in the end of sixth over. It's 25 for no loss till now, and the new bowler, attack swing and a miss there. A good length delivery, perfect thinking by the bowler there. Harshit is on strike. Ronish to continue his second over. Anzar is on strike, beg your pardon. He's on 10 of 8 of 10. Keeper is still just behind the stumps. Bowling right arm over Ronish, medium pace bowler. Again a good line delivery, smacked this time toward the cover fielder, and there's a misfield. There's a deep extra cover to protect the boundary there, and Marians will just have to adjust with a single there. 26 till now. There's a mid on, mid wicket. Point short third man in place. Just two fielders are allowed outside the circle for the first 6 overs. That's an extra bounce there, and the ball goes over the short third man. No chance for any fielder, and the ball will touch the boundary line. Look at the bounce there, and just the reflex shot by the batsman, but will give them the result of a 4 run. 30 for the loss of no wicket till now. Five runs till now of three balls. Again a short length delivery, and this time it's missed. Good take by the keeper there. Looking for that tiny edge from the bat of the batsman. Marians will try to score the maximum runs in the power play, taking the utmost advantage of the 6 overs. But the only question is, will they be able to take the advantage? At least a 185, 190 will be a good score in this pitch, and they will be eyeing for that kind of target after the 20 overs. Again a swing and a miss, again a brilliant take. Good work by the keeper. A soft appeal, but the third umpire gives as not out. Way inside the crease, the batsman, courtesy the pressure from the keeper. Look at that take. A brilliant carry behind the stumps. An easy decision for the square leg umpire. Harshit will now be under a bit pressure after facing two back-to-back dot balls. Here comes the last ball of the fourth over. Again a swing and a miss. Three back-to-back dot balls. Look at the swing in the air. A good, brilliant seam position there by Ronish, and it's the end of fourth over. Truly Marians are 30 for the loss of no wicket. A good start here for Mehul. Now in his second over. Just considered 4 runs till now. He's eyeing for a wicket there. Bowling left arm round the wicket. Sweeped it, but missed again. Oh, bowled him. Gone below the bat, and we had already expected that there would be a wicket after that two balls, and now he has finally got the wicket. The opener is out, and the first wicket is down for truly Marians. Let's look at that replay. The full and delivery completely missed, and the leg stump is broken. A brilliant display of bowling there by Mehul. Was looking for a sweep shot, lofted shot. Batsman missed, but the bowler didn't. Straight to the stumps, and the first one is down. Finally, the wicket in the power play. It took him just 10 balls to take his first wicket. Mehul looking in a very brilliant form today, bowling perfect line, having that spin from the pitch. It's 31 for the loss of one. New batsman walking on the pitch now. Vidyut is the new man at number 3. Just one run till now in this over and a crucial wicket of the dangerous batsman. Will we see another one in this 1.5 over of the power play? Jbcn Stars will be looking for another in order to get that kick off from the power play itself. A decent score on board till now for Marians. A couple of boundaries, a six would gain the confidence in the batsman. Mehul will be bowling round the wicket, continuing his over. Two balls remaining in this over of fifth. There's a long off in place in the boundary. There comes the fifth ball of the over. Brilliantly defended there. Reading the bowler, reading the line and length. Oh, what a shot that is! Classy hit. Look at that sound from the bat. The moment he hit, He knew that the ball will land outside the boundary line. A bouncer ball and perfectly picked. A beautiful sound, the sound all the cricket fans love to hear. And the first six of the match. So it was not a six, it was a four and smacked it towards the mid fielder there. Will get a single. A good running between the wickets. Will they look for an overthrow? No, a good backup there by keeper. Last ball, second last ball of the power play to end. 36 for 1 till now. Decent, a slow start here for Marians, I must say. Just 5 runs coming off this over. A brilliant bowling display here by Ronish till now. He's in his third over. The shoe balls remaining in this over considered 19 runs. He will also try to get the wicket in his last two balls. Here comes Ronish. Swing straight, and the ball goes to the safer side, and the ball will hit the boundary line. That's a forced second boundary of the over coming up. A bit of swing, but the batsman pulls it in the safest area of the ground. Good over till now for Marians. Getting two boundaries and a single, 9 runs of this over till now. Last ball to come up of the power play. Will we see another boundary? Vidyut is on strike. Ronish to Vidyut. 40 runs till now on board. Here comes the last ball. Swing and a miss, and again a brilliant take by the keeper, not giving any extra runs, putting the batsman under pressure. And it's end of the power play. Truly Marians are 40 for the loss of one, and 5 fielders now will be allowed outside the circle for the remainder of the overs.
Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1.
Just edged and the ball races away straight to the short third man fielder. We are outside now the power play. It's four balls till now, just 5 runs conceded. Boundary of the very first ball from Mehul's over. Mehul has Mehul has taken a wicket already. Again, just edged and just missing the stumps there. The luck is in the favor of the batting team here. Anzar, second time he has just missed the stumps in this over itself. 45 for the loss of one till now. Four back-to-back dot balls from Mehul. Last ball to come up of the seventh over. Will we see a wicket? That's gone. Huge appeal by the keeper there. A very big appeal there, but the umpire says it as not out. What a magical delivery that was from Mehul to end the over. Five back-to-back dot balls and a brilliant comeback there after that boundary. So let's look at that replay. A good spin, good bounce, and a good work there by the keeper, putting the entire pressure on that square leg umpire. But the umpire stays calm, and a good decision in the end. And so it's the end of the seventh over. Truly Marians, a 45 for the loss of one. Nirmit to continue the attack for Jbcn Stars, coming for the first time tonight. Vidyut is on strike. Anzar is on 19. Started slowly, a pretty decent start for Anzar there. Will now be trying to change his gears for the rest of the overs which he's facing. Nirmit bowling right arm over, a good ball to start. Dot ball just getting the base of the bat straight to the cover fielder. Let's look at the field after the power play. There's a long off, long on, deep mid wicket. A deep fine leg in place, and it will be signaled as a dead ball. Here comes the second ball from Nirmit. Again a bouncer flicked away. There's a fielder in deep at deep fine leg area. A good field setup here by the captain of JBCN Stars. Oh, that's gone for four. A good shot, perfectly picked up by the batsman, the bouncer. Swing and a miss there, but not getting properly into that pads. It will be not out. 49 for the loss of one till now after 7.3. The current run rate has just crossed six and a half. They have to change the gear, and that's too wide. Will be signaled wide by the umpire and will get an extra runs through buys. Flicked in the air, in the leg side, in the gap, and that's gone for four. Brilliant shot there by Anzer. He knew that the fielder won't be able to make it. Flicked it through the leg side, just chipped it over. Perfectly timed shot there. Didn't require any power to hit that shot. The timing does the job. And we'll get yet another four. Anzer run a ball now. 23 of 23. Again, a shot through the leg side. There's a long off fielder. We'll get a single from that. 11 runs till now, and last ball to come. Picked it over, and that's gone for four yet again. Third boundary of the over, and an expensive one for JBCN Stars, but it will prove the vice versa for the batting team. A brilliant pick up there by the batsman. He knew there were no fielder there outside the circle, and the ball easily goes to the boundary. An expensive first over there by Nirmit, conceding 15 runs. So it's the end of the 8th over, and Marians are 60 for the loss of one wicket. So Mehul has started to continue the attack. He is in his for his last over of his quota of 4 overs. Just considered 9 till now and has a wicket in his name. He has been brought back to take the wicket. A partnership is being building up between Anzar and Vidyut. But will Mehul be able to break the partnership? बंद करो भाई लोग. And that's gone for a six. A perfect shot, straight shot, and went for six. No chance for the longer fielder there, straight into the trees. And the first six of the innings coming from the bat of Anzar there. He has changed his gear. He is suddenly on 34 runs. And Mayul, and again flicked it through the leg side. Will the ball reach the boundary? And that's gone for four. An expensive over here for Jbcn Stars. The batting team has completely shifted their momentum. We have seen so many boundaries in the last couple of overs. 76 after the end of 9 overs. And Answer and Vidyut are building up a crucial partnership here. Let's just look at that last three balls. Last three balls went for 14 runs of Mehul's over. And it's end of the ninth over, and also it's the end of his quota of 4 overs. He has conceded 23 runs and taken a wicket of his 4 overs. And that's yet another boundary there from the bat of the Marians team. A brilliant shot playing over the cover fielder. No chance for any fielder. There are no fielders outside the circle as well. Mainly the fielders are in the leg side area and the boundary. A deep mid wicket along off. A square leg fielder in place as well. Now there's a long off. Now moved on. Karan to continue the attack here for JBCN Stars. Not a good welcome for him. 5 runs off his very first ball. Again was looking for a lofted shot, but gets the base of the bat and the ball stays grounded straight to the long on fielder. And will get a single. But a good start here for in this over by Marian's team. 6 runs from the first two balls. Anzar is on 38, playing a very crucial innings here for Marians. Again swing and a miss. Just missing the stumps there. A lightning fast hands there. Glove work there by the keeper. Doing pretty good job till now. Anza had a very slow start during the initial period, but now he has picked up his pace, changed the gear, and playing a fast-paced innings here, which was actually required for Marians to score. Again, flicked, edged, a bit of edge, and straight to the point fielder. Will be a dot ball. Good comeback here by Karan after the first two balls. Two back-to-back dot balls till now. Anza will be looking for a boundary in this ball. Shot lofted through the leg side. Just falling short of that long on fielder. Will get a single. Lucky player the answer. He has we have seen the bowler missing so many chances to get answer out. Again flicked beautifully. And that's a misfield by the by the boundary fielder there. Shining at deep cover. This won't be appreciated by the bowler. What? Just look at that pickup from the batsman there. A classy shot, and that's the second boundary of the over coming up. The bowler just looking. The ball racing to the boundary, and it's end of the 10 overs. Marians are 87 for the loss of one, and it's time for drinks. So it's the end of the drinks break, and we are back, and we are ready to start the second half of the first innings. So till 10 overs, truly Marians 87 for the loss of one. A brilliant partnership here between Anzar and Vidyut. Anzar is on 39 and Vidyut is on 21 of just 11 deliveries. And they are scoring currently at a run rate of 8.70. And it's the change in sights. Let's look at the field. For the 11th over, there's a point fielder, a short third man, an extra cover, long off, long on. Five fielders are allowed outside the circle. And Karan to continue the attack. He's in his first over. A brilliant bowling action there. Right arm over. Good spin there. Good start for Karan. Anzar, the man to face. Here comes the second ball from Karan. Picked away beautifully for a humongous six out of the park. A brilliant batting display here by Anzar after that dot ball. Just look at that shot. Cracking hit. Picking the bones of the ball. Goodness, what a shot. Marians are on 93 now. Anzar just one shot away from his half century. Will he be able to reach that 50 in a stylish way? Shot through the covers, and there's a fielder at the deep cover region. Will only get a single, and there's a change in strike now. Vidyut, the man on strike. Good over till now for the batting team Marians. 7 runs of the first three balls. Karan will be eyeing for a wicket, especially the man Anzar. A flighted delivery up in the air, and that's again a huge six. No chance for the long off fielder. He just had the chance to watch the ball fly outside the ground. A flighted delivery, waited for the ball and picked it beautifully. Got the elevation, got the distance, and now a good comeback here by Karan. But still, 13 runs of the first five balls, and 100 is up for Marians just for the loss of one wicket. Last ball of the 11th over coming up. With the power hitter on strike. Again, a defense, but gets a single. And it's the end of a brilliant over for Marians. 14 runs coming off that 11th over. It's 101 for the loss of one. A loose delivery to start the 12th over. Dushyant, the man to continue the attack for Jbcn Stars. Continuing his second over. His first over just went for 3 runs. Bowling over the wicket. Charged outside the crease and placed it beautifully in the gap. But we'll only get a single. There's a miscommunication at the non-striker's end. And the striker sends him back, not taking any risky runs, continuing the momentum of the partnership. 102 for the loss of 1. Answer is on 46. Will he be able to reach his 50 in this particular ball? Just one boundary away, Answer, from his half century. Was looking to cut away the ball, but will only get a single again. Dushan bowling pretty well. Just given 2 runs till now. Swing and a miss there, just missing the edge of the bat of Vidyut. Let's look at that replay. Was looking for a huge six, just missed the edge. It should have been the second wicket. JBCN Stars need this wicket desperately. Look, Vidyut is standing way inside the crease and pulled it away. Not got enough time. And that shot will only get a single. 3 singles in this over till now, and last ball to come up of the 12th over. Will Answer hit a boundary to release the pressure in this particular over and to reach his half century. Answer just standing outside the crease there. Good bowling here. Good bowling here by Dushyant. Good end to this over. Just 4 runs of the 12th over after a couple of expensive overs previously. So it's the end of 12th. Truly Marians are 105 for the loss of 1. Meghal is the new man to continue the attack for JBCN Stars. That's a brilliant Yorker and gone Bolden. Answer departs for 48. A much awaited half century is not completed. And what a bowling change this is from the captain of JBCN Stars. Meghal comes in the attack and gets the wicket of his very first ball. Let's look at that replay. A cracking Yorker was looking to block it, but the ball hits the bullseye. A brilliant start here. What a Yorker that was. And he has to depart for a well-made 48 runs. A brilliant partnership here between both the batsmen. But finally, JBCN Stars get that breakthrough in a very much needed time. They were desperate to take a wicket, and finally, the desperation comes to an end. A lot of work is remaining here for JBCN Stars. They just need to bowl pretty good line and length, be economical each and every bowler. That will be the whole plan for the remaining 8 overs. Meghal has given the start, and will it be the signs for the shift of momentum towards JBCN Stars? Till now, it's with Marians. Atik is the new man at number 4 for Marians, a right-handed batsman, and Meghal will bowl over the wicket to him. A short third man point and extra cover fielder for him. A long off and a long on in place as well. Will we see another wicket in this over? A bullseye start here for Megal. Hitting the ball straight into the stumps, not easy to bowl the very first ball, and brilliant second ball as well. Straight to the short fine leg fielder. Dot ball to continue. Building the pressure. Megal should have been brought earlier in the match, but a good captaincy, a good bowling change, I must say. Flip through the leg side. There's a long on fielder. Will get it and will only restrict the batting team for a single in this ball. Just one runs off three balls till now. A brilliant change in momentum we are seeing here. Megal doing the job for Jbcn Stars. Vidyut now is on 30. He'll be the man to watch out for. That's a wide ball and a brilliant work there behind the stumps once again by the keeper, stopping that extra runs via buys. But the man to watch out here is Vidyut. We have seen the power hitting which he has done till now. He is on 30 of 18 balls. He has some responsibilities in his shoulders, needs to put the innings in a flow. Again a wide, a loose delivery, and the keeper misses this time. A tough chance for him. Will the ball reach the boundary line? No. Slow outfield, and the ball was stopped there by the keeper. He had touched his hands, and the pace of the ball went slow. A wide ball. This is not what is required after taking that wicket. Megal giving that extra runs. They need to avoid the extras. Already they have 109 on board and many more overs to come. Atik is on strike, ready to face his third ball. A full length delivery. Flipped through the upside for an easy single. A change in strike now. Vidyut is back on strike. Cut away straight to the extra cover fielder. Again a dot ball. Here comes the last ball of the 13th over. Vidyut is on strike. Shot through the leg side. Will it go for six? A good display of fielding there. Was looking for a double, but there's a miscommunication, and Atik will stop Vidyut for a single. So it's the end of 13 overs. It's 1-1-1 for the loss of 2. That's just missed the stumps. Dushyant to continue. He's in his third over now. Just considered 7 till now. Will he be getting the third wicket for his team? Vidyut is on strike. JBCN Stars will be eyeing for that man's wicket. Vidyut standing deep in his crease. Shot up in the air, and that's a six. Brilliant shot there by Vidyut, smacking Dushyant for a maximum. Not easy to hit this bowler for a six, but onslaught delivery had enough time to launch it over the boundary. Plenty of sixes we have seen in this innings, and the pressure is released of this over. Shot again now, this time through the leg side. And that's the second six of the over. Back to back smacking here from Vidyut. What a player this is. Look at how deep he is in his crease. Just waiting for the ball to come towards him and smacking it all round the ground. First one went through the offside. Second one now through the leg side. Are we going to see the third one of the over? 123 for 2. Shot again now, this time through the offside, but there's a long outfielder straight to him. Good work in the deep, not conceding that boundary. But look at that smacking shots. This time Ati coming down the crease, but not getting that time. And again to the long outfielder for a single. But the danger man now is on strike for the last ball of the over. Two sixes already in this over. 14 runs coming. Striking at a rate of 190. A brilliant talker there by Dushyant to end the over. Will only get a single there. This is the end of 14th over. Marians are 126 for the loss of 2 wickets. Just look at this over. Three boundaries, two sixes. Are we going to see the third one of the over? 24 till now. 4, 4, 4, 6, 6. And last ball yet to come, and 150 is up for Marians. Vidyut is on a roll. He's on 69 runs of just 30 balls at a strike rate of 250. Megal will now be under tremendous pressure. 30 runs he has considered till now of his 1.5. Last ball coming. Again, bang towards the cover area, and that's four again. Six balls, six boundaries we have seen. 30 runs of the over coming up. What a brilliant over this is, and Vidyut, what a player. Just hitting each and every ball out of the ground, looking at that gap and smacking it all over the park. And it's the end of 15 overs. Marians are 154 for the loss of just two wickets. Megal now, after taking that wicket, has gone berserk. They will be eyeing for at least a 220. Atik is on strike now. He was just at the non-striker's end in the previous over, just looking at the show from Vidyut. Now he will be expecting to change the gears. Vidyut has completely shifted from the gear 2 to the gear 5 directly. Now will Atik be able to do the same? Keeper standing close to the stumps. Dushyant in his last over. Cheeky shot flick through the leg side and straight to the short fine leg fielder. And finally the wicket is down. Atik has to walk back. Bowler appreciating the batsman Vidyut there for the fireworks in the previous over. Just look at that shot. It was a good thinking by the batsman, but couldn't had enough power from the bat and went straight to the fielder. Was trying to cross the inside circle, but finds the short fine leg fielder instead. But we have to appreciate the hitting from Vidyut till now. Just 31 balls faced and 73 runs scored. Are we going to see a century from his bat tonight? A bazooka player currently, smacking each and every ball. He's giving us a glimpse of Chris Gayle here, a right-handed batsman Chris Gayle, or should we say Travis Head for him. Chirag is the new man at number 5 for Marians. Jbcn stars are thinking what they can do differently. Now, in order to restrict the batting team under 190 at least, if they will be able to do that, it will be well and good for them. It will be a very good comeback in this last 5 overs. But the only fear for JBCN Stars currently is Vidyut is still on crease. Now we have the man Vidyut on strike, the key man for today for Marians. Will he be doing the same thing? I edged, oh, just missed a full toss, and the keeper was just watching the ball there. Had no chance. The ball went thrice a bullet, and he gets four yet again. Not the way he intended. but still will get the result in the same manner. Again a 4, now he is on 77. Goodness, what a player. What are we witnessing here? Again a swing and a miss. This time he's not leaving any bowler today. Smacking each and everybody tonight. Again shot, and that's gone for yet another 6. Vidyut, what are you doing? My goodness gracious, what are we witnessing here? 4 dot and now a 6. He has crossed 80 runs. So it's 166 for 3. Vidyut is on 83 of 34. Strike rate of 250 for him till now. The bowler has no clue where to bowl to him. He's smacking each and every ball out of the park. This time again comes in his back foot, and this time it's straight to the fielder. Vidyut has to depart after that brilliant innings, brilliant class innings has come to an end. And Karan finally gets the danger man. Let's look at that replay. A good delivery, keeping Vidyut in his back foot. Didn't get enough power to that shot, and there was a long off present and straight to him. And Karan is delighted after that wicket of the key player. But what an innings! 83 for Vidyut, and he is now walking back. 166 for 4. Is this the game changing wicket for Jbcn Stars? So it's the start of a new partnership now. Rahul is the new man at number 6 for truly Marians. Chirag and Rahul, both the batsmen, are new in the crease, a left-handed batsman now, and Karan will bowl round the wicket to him. Good over till now, just 1 runs of his 2 balls and a key wicket of the danger player. Brilliant bowling display here by Karan. But what hitting that was from Vidyut till now we had seen in his 35 odd balls which he has faced. A good running between the wickets there by Rahul and Chirag. The run rate currently is has almost touched 10 runs. Now it has crossed 10 runs. Courtesy the 5 runs in the previous ball. Death overs coming up. There's a short third man point fielder. 5 fielders are outside the circle. Flick through the leg side again by Chirag. And that's gone, I think. What was that? And that's out. There was a huge miscommunication between both the batsmen. Non-striker sending the striker back, and he sacrifices. Instead, gives his wicket to the opposite team, and half the side is now down. Jbcn Stars making a comeback after that brilliant hitting by Vidyut. It's after 17 overs, 173 for the loss of 5 Marians. 2 wickets coming up in this over, one for Karan and one it was a run out. Last 3 overs of this innings, and Jinesh is the new man at number 7. And now Ronish comes back for the attack, seeing him after the power play. He's in to take the wicket and to keep that economy under pressure. 173 for 5. It's the start of the death overs now. 18th over coming off. 173 is the score. They will be eyeing for a 220 in this remaining 3 overs. But the only question is who will be able to take that responsibility and charge over the bowlers. Flicked again through the leg side. A good length by Ronish. Will they be getting a second? No, they just have to adjust for a single. Not risking any runs there. Jinesh is ready to face his first ball. Ronish to Jinesh. There's a cover fielder. There's a point fielder in the offside inside the circle. A swing and a miss there. That's an appeal by the fielding team. Run out chance and gone. Easy chance for Ronish and he hits the stumps. Another run out for truly Marians. Sixth wicket down now. That's a collapse after that wicket of Vidyut. 3 wickets on trot in just couple of overs. 174 for 6. 3 balls remaining in this over. A brilliant bowling display till now by Ronish. Again on the pads, just missing the leg stumps there. Will be a dot ball. That's a cracking shot, but straight to the deep cover fielder. A single again. Brilliant comeback here. Shift in gears is much required for Marians. Dipesh is the new man at number 7. Is ready to face his first ball. And that's a boundary to end the over. Just 6 runs, but from the 18th over, it's 179 for the loss of 6. Karan will be the man to continue the penultimate over now. 179 for 6. At a stage when Vidyut was batting, it was clearly visible that they will be easily reaching 220 runs. But after his wicket, there's a very slow gear in place. 3 wickets after the wicket of Vidyut. And now currently Marians are just on 179. Again was looking for a lofted shot, but a flighted delivery confuses the batsman straight to the long on fielder. Swing and a miss there. The batsman was expecting it for a wide, but the umpire doesn't give it. A brilliant comeback here by the Jbcn Stars bowler. I think after 15 overs, they have bowled pretty well, maintaining that economy rate of their individual bowling. Now, not conceding as many boundaries like we have not seen a boundary in the previous couple of overs. 2 to 3 overs, we have not seen much boundaries. Again, straight to the deep fielder there. Again, a single. Just 2 runs of the 4 balls till now. Just 8 balls remaining for this innings to end. Again, a good delivery, Karan. Keeping the batsman in his back foot, just giving the singles, not more than that. Brilliant bowling display here by Karan, just conceding 25 runs and have taken a wicket. Last ball now of the 19th over coming up. Cut away nicely. A misfield by the point fielder there. Good running between the wickets there. And a blunder there by the keeper. Gets 2 runs for that and 5 runs in this over. A good over there by Karan, I must say. Just 184 after the 19th over. Truly Marians are 184 for the loss of 6. Good start to the last over. And that's gone for 4. A brilliant start, in fact, for the first ball of the last over. Nirmit to continue the attack. 188 now for the loss of 6. Now they'll be eyeing for the 200 runs. Chirag and Dipesh. And that's a 6 for the second ball by Chirag. Chirag doing the power hitting for the last ball. Nirmit under pressure. 10 runs off his first 2 balls. It was a huge, humongous 6 from the bat of Chirag here. 194 is on board. Again a lofted shot, but a good effort there by the long on fielder. And they gets the 2 runs. Chirag is back on strike. Good running there by Dipesh and Chirag. Dipesh calling it directly the moment Chirag hit it. Here comes a fourth ball from Nirmit. 12 runs still now. Again through the long off area, straight to him. Will look for a two. A brilliant running there by Dipesh. And throw at the striker's end, and that's a direct hit. What are we seeing? Direct hit straight to the stumps. But the umpire gives it as not out, and they will get a double. 198 now for the loss of 6. 2 balls remaining for this innings to end. Are we going to see 2 boundaries of the last 2 balls? Chirag has scored 21 runs of just 12 balls. Straight to the cover fielder. Again, they will steal a double. What what running between the wickets, and 200 runs are up for truly Marians. Last ball of the first innings coming up. What are we going to see? Nirmit has been very expensive and smacked through the leg side. A brilliant effort there by the long on fielder. They will get 2 runs to end the innings. 18 runs of this last over, and it's the end of 20 overs. Truly, Marians are 202 for the loss of 6 wickets, and the stage is set. Jbcn Stars need 203 in order to win this match. They have to chase this mammoth total which is set by Marians. But the courtesy, the whole magic of this innings was from the bat of Vidyut. Unfortunately, he got out for just 83. We were expecting 100, but a brilliant innings overall. So we'll be back after some time for the chase. It's 203, the equation on board for JBCN Stars. So, welcome back to the chase, and we are here. The only question we have currently in our mind is, will JBCN Stars be able to chase this mammoth score, the mammoth target of 203? And we had the first ball bowled by Ambrish to start the attack for truly Marians, bowling right arm over. And the two batsmen, the opening pair for JBCN Stars, are Ankur and Nirmit. Ankur is on strike. Here comes the second ball of the over. Up in the air, edged over the short third man fielder, and that will be the first boundary of the chase from the bat of Ankur, getting the boundary of the second ball. They will be requiring a lot of these boundaries in this chase because the required run rate is 10.12 per over. Ambrish will be eyeing for the wicket in the very first over, at least of one of the openers. So we have first ones on the board of the chase. It's 4 for no loss till now after two swing and a miss, but it's an extra swing, and the umpire will signal it as wide. So the first 6 overs will be the power play. Just two fielders are allowed outside the circle, and again flick through the cover region, and that's a misfield by the deep cover, and that's gone for the second boundary of the over. Just two fielders are allowed. One is at deep cover, one is at long on. Rest all the fielders inside the circle. There's a mid wicket. There's a square leg in place. There's a short third man point, extra cover fielder, and now a mid on in place as well. Mid on now moving, long on coming down to mid off. 9 runs of the first three balls. An excellent start here for JBCN Stars. Again a swing, appeal by the bowler through to the pads and will be a dot ball. Good comeback here by Ambrish. We are seeing a bit of swing in the air. Good seam position there by Ambrish. Now Yazad, the new bowler, to continue the attack for Marians. The key bowler, Yazad, the, on, the only question will be how many wickets will he be taking today? They'll be eyeing to take early wickets, mainly within the power play, at least couple of wickets will put JBC and Stars under pressure straight away. Nirmit is on strike. He's ready to face his first ball. Yazad bowling over the wicket. A good ball and a good flick. What a shot by Nirmit there. What a start for him. And that's a six. The first six of the chase comes from the bat of Nirmit. He had faced just his first ball and that disappears out of the ground. A flat six. No chance for the long on fielder standing at the boundary there. He will be gaining his confidence after that shot. Flick now through the leg side. Will get a single there. Yazad will be under pressure now, conceding 8 runs of the first 3 balls. It was leg by signal by the umpire. Ankur now will be on strike. He has scored 2 boundaries, 2 fours in the previous over. Will he be able to repeat that stuff in this over as well? The scoring currently at a good run rate, 12.5 is the current run rate, and the required is almost close to 10 per over. There's a long off and a mid off in place. It was edged, top edge of the bat, straight to the cover fielder. A dot ball to come back by Azad. Two back-to-back dot balls in this over. Ankur will try to hit this last ball of the second over. Here comes Yazad. Edged and just falls short of the short third man fielder. And the ball will raise away for 4. No matter what edge it is from the bat. The main thing currently mattering in this chase is the boundaries and the number of runs they are getting. And he ends the over with a 4. So it's the end of 2 overs. And JBCN Stars are 23 for the loss of no wicket till now. A pretty good over here for JBCN. 12 runs coming in this over with that good shot 6 by Nirmit. He will be on strike for the next over. Will will it be possible for Nirmit to smack 6 in this over as well? 180 more required from the remaining 18 overs. Ambrish will be continuing the attack. He is in his second over now. Conceded 11 runs of his first over. There's a long off in place at the boundary and a mid on, mid wicket and a square leg in place as well. Here comes Ambrish to Nirmit. Ambrish bowling right arm over. Flick through the offside and will get a single for that. Ankur now will be on strike. They will be eyeing for a flying start here from both the openers. The dugout will be expecting a good start mainly. They have got a pretty decent start. I mean, not pretty decent, I must say, a pretty good start here. After 2.1 overs, they are 24 till now for the loss of no wicket. Flick through the leg side, it's up in the air. Just falls short of that mid-wicket fielder and the ball. And what an effort there. What a footwork there by the mid-wicket fielder running straight down to the deep mid-wicket. What an effort saving 2 runs for his team. Perfect time to put his foot and stopping the ball. Otherwise, the ball would have easily touched the boundary rope. But in the end, the fielder was able to stop 2 runs for his team. Now there's a long off and the mid on has now moved back to long on. It's too wide and the umpire has an easy decision of giving it as a wide. Marians has to avoid those extras. Shot up in the air and gone. The first wicket is down. Ankur has to walk back. And this is what Marians were eyeing. Very first wicket within the power play. And the first wicket comes down in the very third over. Ambrish gets the first wicket of the match. 27 for 1. Ankur has to walk back after a flying start for himself. One more, couple of more wickets, I must say, in this power play will put Jbcn Stars under a tremendous pressure. They have a mountain to climb in the remaining overs. 176 more required of 17 and a half overs. They'll be hoping to keep that momentum in their particular hand, the Marians team. So the magical start which Marians were hoping for has finally come. Ambrish does the job. He gets the first wicket and JBCN Stars are 27 for 1. Here comes the fourth ball by Ambrish. What a ball! For swing in the air and a good stop by the short third man fielder. But a brilliant swing in the air, brilliant seam position, I must say, by Ambrish. Getting the thick edge of the bat, no slips in place, and the short man does the job and saving 3 runs for his team. A good effort by the fielder there at short third man. Swing and a miss there. Was looking for a huge six, a huge shot, but misses everything. Dot ball to continue. Just 5 runs till now, 5 balls from Ambrish. A good comeback after that 11 runs first over. Just conceding 5 runs in this over now. Long on has been brought back in the circle at mid on area, and there's a long off in place. Last ball of the over coming up. Nirmit to face it. Edged again and straight to the deep cover fielder, and it's end of the third over. JBCN Stars are 29, but this time for the loss of 1 wicket. End of a pretty good over by Amrish. Successful over. Yazad to continue the over. It's up in the air, miles up in the air, and that's dropped. Should have been the wicket. Yazad had the hopes of the catch to be taken, but it is dropped by the fielder. Was a sitter of a catch. Gets a single of that dropped catch. Nirmit had his heart in his mouth. A change in field there in the boundary line. Long off in place. Long on in place as well. A good start here by Azad. The ball swung mid-air, and the batsman was looking for a lofted shot, was trying to hit it straight, but instead went up in the air. Was in the hands of the fielder, but the luck stays with the batting team Jbcn. Nirmit individually has good luck favoring him tonight. 173 required more, 16.5 overs remaining, and the required rate has jumped up to 10.28, and the current run rate has dipped down to 9.5. Here comes Azad for his second ball. Will he be getting a wicket in this over? Cut away beautifully, straight to the short third man. Was a chance at the non-striker's end, but gets a single in the end. Here comes Azad again for his third ball of the over. Good in swinger there, straight to the cover fielder. Good running between the wickets between Nirmit and Karan. Three back-to-back singles in this over. Brilliant in swinger yet again, and Karan just had the chance to defend it. Yazad is bowling very well after that a bit of expensive first over. Good comeback here by Azad, just conceding 3 runs of 4 balls. He is eyeing for that Yorker, in swinging Yorker. Will we be able to see that in swinging Yorker and the stumps flying? That's again straight to the mid off fielder. And again a dot ball. Striker was ready to take that run, but non-striker sends him back, not risking his wicket. He was at the danger end, non-striker. Nirmit. Last ball coming up of the fourth over. 32 till now on board of for the loss of 1 wicket. What are we going to see in this last ball? Will we see a boundary, a wicket, or a dot ball? Shot! What a shot! And it will end with a boundary. Karan releasing the pressure of the very last ball of Yazad's over. And it's end of the fourth over. It's 36 for the loss of 1. 7 runs coming of the fourth over. And again, it's a cracking shot by Karan. Ambrish is proving out to be a bit expensive. 4 runs. 41 for the loss of one. They are releasing the pressure from that power play, scoring the maximum runs in this power play, and that should be the plan in order to chase this target of 203. More 10 balls remaining in this power play to end. How many runs will Jbcn score? 5 runs coming off the first 2 balls. Ambrish will be under a bit pressure. Long off in place. There's a huge gap between the deep mid wicket, beg your pardon, the mid wicket and the mid on fielder. Again, a bit of swing in the air, straight to his body. It's a dot ball to come back. Good comeback by Ambrish, bowling that good length delivery. 41 for 1. Will we see another boundary in this over? Shot up in the air, a classy shot, and that will raise away for 4. What a brilliant batting display here by Karan. A textbook style shot over the cover region and no protection in the boundary. And they will get the 4 runs. The moment I said, will they get another boundary? And yes, they did. Is it a kind of commentator's curse for the bowling team? 2 boundaries in this over, 9 runs coming off the 4 balls. Here comes Ambrish again. A swing and a miss, missing that edge. Just look at that swing in the air, confusing the batsman completely. Last ball of the fifth over. Ambrish has already taken 1 wicket in his previous over, and this time in this over conceding 2 boundaries. Again a swing edged and gone. The last ball miracle stays for the bowlers, and it's gone. The wicket is down. Karan, the danger man, was looking in a very fine touch, has to walk back for 14. Ambrish gets his second of the match. He has bowled his 3 overs. And it's the end of 5 overs. It's 45 for the loss of 2. Last over of the power play to come up. So the sixth over will be bowled by Yazad. Good running there, stealing a single. Kaushal is the new man at number 4 for JBCN. Marians got what they required. Couple of wickets in the power play and it is down. And the ball raises away for 4. Not a good start here for Yazad, conceding many runs. 7 runs of the first 2 balls. Here comes Yazad again. 50 is up for JBCN Stars. Again steals a single there. I think directed would have made it. That's a good shot by Nirmit, pulling it away for 4. Second boundary of the over. This is what JBCN actually requires. 13 runs of 5 balls. Last ball of the power play to come now. Nirmit is looking under good form. He's on 21 of just 12 balls. Here comes the last ball and just missing the edge. Good end to the over by Yazad, proving out to be expensive. A good over for JBCN in the end. So it's end of the power play, and JBCN Stars are 58 for the loss of 2 wickets. Nirmit and Kaushal are on the crease. So it's the last ball of the seventh over coming up. It's 64 for 2 till now. A good start for JBCN Stars. Swing and a miss there, and it will be the end of seventh. And the scores remain the same. It's 64 for the loss of 2. So it's 70 for 2. Spinner is now on the attack. Had given 5 runs off that extra ball. Sweep and bowled him. The third one is down. Nirmit, the danger man, has to walk back. What a captaincy by the captain there. Bringing the spinner straight away, and he gets the wicket. And that too also of the dangerous man, Nirmit. Nirmit has to walk back. 70 for the loss of 3. Let's look at that wicket again. Was looking for a powerful sweep shot. Bowling round the wicket. A full and delivery and bang on to the stumps. This was the same kind of wicket we had seen in the first innings as well, and now again in the second innings. Nirmit, the man, departs, and it's 70 for the loss of 3. JBCN has the runs in the board, but the wickets are the concern. They require 133 more of 12.3, and the required run rate has surged above 10.5 now. Rahul, the man, getting his first wicket. Megal is the new man in at number 5. They need a partnership and not a slow partnership, in fact, a pretty fast paced partnership because the target is huge in the board, 133 required from the remaining 12.3 overs, and also at the required rate of 10.64. 5 fielders are allowed outside the circle as it's the eighth over going on. There's a long on, long off, square leg, a deep mid wicket, and now suddenly a slips in place for the spinner Rahul Meghal to face his first ball. Oh, brilliant ball and a good running as well, stealing the single. And the change in strike, Kaushal will be on strike now. Both the batsmen are new. Just conceded 7 runs till now in his 4 balls, and that was mainly because of that wide and 4 runs from that. Rahul bowling round the wicket to Kaushal. Flicked it through the leg side. The square leg fielder running for the ball, chasing the ball, and Jbcn will get 2 runs from that shot. Last ball of the eighth over coming up. This time, what are we going to see? That's a chat going on between the non-striker and the bowler. Still a slip in place in the last over of the over coming up. Last ball of the over coming up. 73 for 3. Flicked again through the leg side. This time straight to the fielder. Chance. But the batsman is safe and it's end of the eighth over. Jbcn Stars 74 for 3 now. 129 more required of the remaining 72 balls. The required rate is surging up after each and every over. But 10 runs in this over, courtesy of that wide and 4. Meghal and Kaushal has a huge responsibility on their shoulders. They need to build a partnership in a very decent run rate. They can't wait much in order to build this partnership. They require boundaries in regular interval in order to build up the pressure on the bowling team Marians. Harshit is now ready to continue the attack, coming for the first time tonight and is ready to bowl his first over. Harshit to Kaushal. Again slips in place, no movement for the field after this over, after the previous over, beg your pardon. 74 for 3 after the end of 8 overs. Harshit will be bowling right arm over the wicket to Kaushal. Pulled away in the gap, but a good fielding in the deep. Will they get a second? The striker sends the non-strikers back. We'll only have to adjust with a single, not taking any risk there. Another wicket will put Jbcn under deep, deep trouble. They need a partnership, a desperate, crucial partnership in order to climb this mountain. They are under pressure. The momentum is with Marian's team. Megal is on strike to face the second ball. Shot flicked it straight. Good work there by the long on fielder. Two back-to-back singles in this over. Long off, long on in place. Deep mid wicket in place as well. Swing edged, I think, but a dot ball. A bit of spin after the bounce for Harshit. It's a good surface for the spinners. Again flick through the leg side, but not enough power to move outside the circle there, and will get a single. Good rotation between the strikes among both the batsmen here, but only singles won't make it. They need at least one boundary in every over. For this over, they haven't got any boundaries. Three singles of four balls till now. Plated beautifully now. Dot ball. Brilliant bowling display here by Harshit in his first over. Jbcn Stars has a very good batting lineup. More of them sitting on the dugout. Cut away in the gap. There was no short third man, and the ball will race away to the boundary line. Good way to end the over. 7 runs coming of this ninth over. It's 81 for the loss of 3. Dipesh now continuing the attack. New bowler brought in again. Another spinner we are seeing for the third over continuously. There's no fielder inside the circle in the leg side area. Dipesh will be bowling to Kaushal. He's ready to face his 11th ball. He's on 9 runs currently. And the required run rate has moved above 11. Just look at that. Each and every ball makes it count now. Bowling over the wicket, Dipesh. Right arm over. Good ball, and off spin to start. Batsman was not expecting that sharp spin coming inside. Just missing that bottom edge of the bat. Good start here for Dipesh. Flicked away up in the air. Just falls short of the cover fielder there. And will get a single. A bit of misfield there. But single won't bother Team Marians. Marians team will be eyeing for that wickets, couple of wickets more in the next 2-3 overs. Will do the job, I think, for truly Marians team. Must have to speak about the first innings firework from the bat of Vidyut, scoring 83 at a strike rate of 250. Again a bounce, again a spin, and this time gets the edge and will get a single from that. Pitch is offering something for the spinners. They are getting an extra bounce, extra spin, an uneven bounce, I must say. And that was no edge. The umpire had signaled it as bice. Dot ball to continue. Just 2 runs of his first 4 balls. Dipesh. Shot through the leg side. Not timed it properly. Just got connected with the bottom bat. Will only get a single yet again. Last ball of the 10th over. Last ball before the drinks break. And it will also be the change in sides after the 10th over. 11.7 is the required run rate. Goodness, the way the required run rate is just surging up after each and every ball, after each and every dot balls mainly. And the last ball is pulled away, and that's a misfield. Fielder didn't see the ball, he's saying to the bowler. And it's the end of 10th over. Anyways, they get the boundary of the last ball again, and it's 88 for 3 after 10, and it's time for drinks break. So we are back after the drinks break. It's Harshit to continue the attack, and it's a change in side. So the first half of the chase is done. It's 88 for 3 till now for Jbcn Stars, and they require 115 more from the remaining 60 balls at a required run rate of 11.5. Slow delivery and good stop by the bowler, not giving any easy runs for the batting team. Brilliant bowling display here. Just given 7 runs of his first over and now continuing the attack, bowling over the wicket. Shot through the leg side, not got the elevation nor the timing, but gets the gap. Kaushal gets the 4. Couple of more in this over might do the job, at least for this over. Properly got the gap, didn't had much timing for that shot, but placed it beautifully in the gap. And now some change in field after that boundary. The short third man point fielder. Here comes the third ball by Harshit. Kaushal to face. Will we see another boundary? Shot now up in the air and over the point fielder, and the ball will race away again for a boundary. Two back-to-back boundaries in this over. Kaushal playing a crucial innings for his team now. Placed it over the point fielder. No chance for any fielder and no protection on the boundary line in that area. How do Let's look at that replay of the wicket. And after two boundaries, he has to walk back. Was trying to flick through the leg side, and an easy decision for the umpire. A good comeback here by the bowler after two back-to-back boundaries. The momentum was slowly shifting towards the batting team, but bowler Harshit does the job and takes the momentum back to their side. It's 96 for 4 and Ankit is back at number 6. New batsman Ankit. He'll be on strike to face the fifth ball of the 11th over. 8 runs coming till now, but the main thing is the crucial wicket of the crucial man who is looking in a good touch. 107 more required of 9.2 overs. Will Ankit be able to do something different for his team and get over the line? Fifth ball coming up from Harshit, bowling over the wicket to Ankit. Harshit to Ankit. Short swept it straight to the fielder. They're at deep backward square leg. Will only get a single, and it's 97 now on board. They need at least a boundary from this last ball in order to match the required run rate. Meghal is on strike. He's on 10 runs of 6 balls. Swing and a miss and a dot ball to end this brilliant over by Harshit. And it's the end of 11th over. And Jbcn Stars are 97 for the loss of 4. Dipesh now to continue the attack for Marians. Single of the first ball. It was a brilliant over by Dipesh previously. And now is back to continue the attack. Good shot, a brilliant shot there. And it will go for 4. 100 is up for JBC and Stars. Perfect shot in the gap. No chance for the cover fielder, and there's no mid off fielder as well. Long off fielder was trying to chase that ball, but the ball wins the race. Good start here in this over for JBCN. 5 runs till now. A 6 would do the job in this over. 102 for 4 after 11.2. There's a square leg fielder now in place. Good delivery, good comeback here by Dipesh, keeping the batsman in his back foot, flicked it through the offside for just a single. 100 now required for JBCN Stars. Pulled away nicely and not in the gap. A good work there by the backward square leg fielder. Stops the ball beautifully, saving 3 runs for his team. It was an uneven bounce while the ball was going towards him. 7 runs till now of 4 balls. 50 balls remaining and 99 required. Not timed it properly, straight to the long off fielder. Yet another single. And again, they need a boundary of the last ball in order to match the required run rate. And look at that required run rate. It has surged up to 12 now per over. Shot just over the mid wicket fielder, but there's a deep mid wicket in place. And a single to end the over. 9 runs coming of the 12th over. It's 106 for the loss of 4. JBC and Stars. So it's the start of the 13th over, and Rahul is set to continue the attack. And there's a slip in place straight away for the spinner. He has taken one wicket already out of four today. Meghal on strike. He's on 16 bowling round the wicket, left arm round. Good ball, just a single. Single runs won't bother the Marians team. Quite defensive field set up here by truly Marians team. Flick through the leg side. Again, we'll get just a single. They need some fire hitting now. The game is going out of their hands after each and every over. Full toss, flick through the leg side, and that's gone for four in the gap. Beautiful shot there. Just look at that replay. It was a good ball and equally good shot played. No fielder there at the long on region, and we'll get 4 runs for that. 6 runs till now of the first three balls. A six would make it, six would release the entire pressure from this over. 7 runs, in fact, from first four balls. Last two balls remaining, but it was beautifully picked up by Meghal, converting the Yorker into a boundary. Not an easy task. Again a Yorker, but not able to loft this time. The ball stays grounded straight to the long on fielder for a single. Last ball of the 13th over coming up. 114 for 4. What will the last ball bring in? Will it go in the favor of Stars or will it go in the favor of Marians? A loose delivery and that will be wide. He has to take the run up again and bowl the last ball again. And again it's a wide ball and again the ball races away for 4. This is not the ending which was expected by the bowler. Just one ball remaining and he has given 6 runs and the ball has not even counted. 120 up now for Jbcn Stars. The game is still on. Again a wide. 3 back-to-back wide deliveries by Rahul. This should be avoided at this point of time in the match. Extras mainly. He has bowled 8 balls already in this over. And last ball yet to bowl. Here comes Rahul again. Ankit to face. Good ball there. Flicked through the leg side. Will get 2 runs for that. Or will 3 runs be the option? Oh yes, they will get 3 runs. Easily. What an end to this over. Expensive over now. It's the end of 13 overs. JBCN Stars are 124 for the loss of 4. Shot swept it beautifully. And that's gone for 4. What a start for this over. Four to start by Ankit. Beautifully placed, beautifully swept in the gap. It came from the mid of the bat there. Four to start. Dipesh will be under pressure straight away. The match is not over yet. A shift in gear has been seen now. Scud away. Dot ball to continue. A brilliant comeback by Dipesh. Charged away. Picked up. And that goes for a huge six. What a shot that was. Charged in perfectly in time. And what a shot. Got the elevation. Got the timing as well. On the slot delivery. The batsman already knew where the bowler will pitch the ball. And it goes for a mammoth 6, 10 runs of the first three balls. And look at the dip in the required run rate. 10 and a half it is now. There comes the fourth ball. Sweeped it, played it cheeky. Again it's in the gap and again the ball goes for 4. What smart batting this is from Ankit. Picked it at full toss. No fielder at square leg or at deep back square leg there. And the result remains the same, 4 runs. What an over this is for Jbcn. Is this the game changing over? Ankit doing the job for his team. He's on 23 runs of 11 balls at a strike rate of 200 and over. And Meghal is also on 22 runs of 13 balls just. 14 runs coming off this over of this first 4 balls mainly. A brilliant change in gear. Now a square leg in place suddenly. Cut away, what a shot! Beautifully placed. And that will raise away for 4 yet again. Third 4 of the over. What a gameplay this is by Ankit. Playing with his brains, playing with the ball. 3 boundaries and a 6 coming in this over. 18 runs of the first 5 balls. Last ball yet to come. And now the equation is 61 of 37. This is what cricket is all about. The game is never over. One over, one bad over can change the entire scenario. Swept it now and in the gap and again the ball reaches the boundary line for the 4th time in this over. 22 runs coming off this over. What an expensive over this was for the team Marians. A game changing moment, a game changing over. But the batting, the brain display needs to be appreciated. The way he is playing now, Ankit. Playing lofted shots, timing it beautifully, playing cheeky shots, all in that over. 5 boundaries of 6 balls, 4 fours, 1 6 came from that over, and Yazad is brought back into the attack to bowl his last over. The main intention from the captain is from Yazad is to take that wicket, break that partnership, because this partnership is proving out to be very dangerous for the bowling team. The left arm fast bowler. A good. It will be a very good contest coming up between Yazad and Meghal, and also between Yazad and Ankit. Currently, Ankit is at the non-strikers end. Meghal will be the man to face. There's a change in field. Short third man in place now. There's a cover fielder, deep extra cover, and an extra cover in place as well. The keeper is standing close to the stumps, moving a couple of steps back now. 146 for 4, 57 required of the last 6 overs. The game can move to anywhere from this stage. Standing deep inside the crease. Shot through the covers in the gap, and again the ball races away for 4, but this time from the bat of Megal. Again a brilliant start, a full length delivery onslaught, and just flicked it through the gap between the covers and the long off fielder. 150 is up for Jbcn Stars. A brilliant change in gears from the last 3 to 4 overs. What a batting display this is by Meghal and Ankit. Here comes Izad for his second ball. Yorker flicked it up in the air, and that will be a 6. 4 and then a 6, a huge 6. No chance for the long off fielder. Again a ball on slot. This should not be the length to be bowled by Azad. What a batting display we are seeing. What are we witnessing here? First during the first innings and now during the chase. Again it's up in the air, but this time, oh, that's a misfield by the long off. And again it's a boundary. Looking for that Yorker but getting it on slot. And this is not what is expected by the fielding team. The bowler is disappointed. He's already under pressure. And such kind of fielding efforts will obviously put anybody in pressure. They has to stop such kind of boundaries. 14 runs of the first 3 balls. And look at that required run rate now. It is just 7.8. There comes the fourth ball by Azad. Yorker up in the air again. And that's a 6. What are we seeing? What type of batting are we seeing here? Smacking each and every ball. 4 balls and 4 same length deliveries. Yazad has to vary his length. A pace of delivery will be good. Just look at this over 4, 6, 4, 6. 20 runs coming off the 4 balls. Now the game, the momentum, the pendulum has shifted towards Jbcn. What a change in game in this just 3 overs. Cut away now, cut away. And again it's a 4. Goodness, what are we seeing? Every shot, the ball is going out of the boundary line. Are there no fielders on the ground? Or are they taking the gaps so easily, so beautifully? Just look at the sequence. Are we going to follow the sequence? Will Megal follow the sequence? 4, 6, 4, 6, and 4. Will it be the time for 6 now? 24 runs coming off this over. 33 required of 31 now. The game has changed. What a brilliant bowling display here by batting display, beg your pardon, batting display here by Jbcn Stars. 33 required of 31. They need to break this partnership. This is very crucial in this time. Here comes the last ball. What are we going to see? Shot! It's up in the air! Up in the air! And that is a single to end the over, and he will retain the strike. He's on 47 of 19 balls, striking at a strike rate of 230 almost. And Ankit doing the job. Till now, the focus was on Ankit before this over. Now the focus has shifted to the innings which is played by Meghal now. 25 runs coming off the 15th over. 5 overs remaining, just 32 required. And Rahul will be back on strike. He has conceded 28 runs in his 2 overs. Jbcn stars are showing no mercy to any bowlers, smacking each and every ball towards the boundary line or out of the park. There's a slip in place again for the bowler, a defensive fielding yet again. Meghal is on strike, the danger man, the power hitter. He is on 47, just one shot away from this crucial half century. And look at the balls, the number of balls he has faced, just 19 deliveries. Will Rahul be able to take the wicket? Bowling left arm round. A brilliant Yorker, but will get a single. And look how the time changes. Before 4 to 5 overs, singles were not bothering Marian's team at all. But now, even a single run will be bothering Marian's team. Ankit is on strike. Good ball that was from Rahul, but a Yorker delivery. Meghal is on 48. Ankit is on 31 now. Will we see another six in this over from the bat of Ankit? Full toss ball, swept it and up in the air, and that will go for four. Again a boundary. How many boundaries have we seen in the last 3 overs? Mainly in the last 20 balls. Yes. And the ball goes for yet another four. 5 runs of the first 2 balls, and now the equation looks very, very simple for JBC and Stars to achieve that. Just 27 required of 27 balls. The chase is now matched. Run a ball. Dot ball. After a long time, we have seen a dot ball. Truly, Marians require plenty of that dot balls. But I think instead of dot balls, they require a couple of wickets mainly to break this kind of partnership which is building up. A game changing partnership this is between Ankit and Meghal. Here comes the fourth ball of the over from Rahul. Charged away and a stumping chance was missed by the keeper, and the ball misses the batsman, misses the keeper, misses the stumps, but doesn't miss the boundary line, and the ball will raise away for four. Bice, the luck is completely in favor of JBCN. No chance at all for Marians to come back here. The game has completely shifted in the hands of JBCN Stars. Just 23 required now of the remaining 4.2. This both batsmen playing sensibly, more than sensibly, they are playing aggressively, taking the match away from the hands of truly Marians. This is what actual batting looks like. Swept and just missed again and again. The ball will race away for four. What is happening? Two back-to-back fours and both goes because of a bye. Low bounce, the keeper had no chance to stop that ball, and again the luck favors the batting team. Nobody can do anything when the luck is against that individual. Three boundaries in this over yet again. 13 runs of 5 balls. Last ball yet to come. Just 19 required now. Marians ball by ball losing their hope of winning this match, and vice versa to Jbcn Stars. Charge down the pitch. Flipped it straight to the cover fielder. Will only get a single, but won't mind that single. And it's the end of the 16th over. Jbcn Stars a 185 for 4. A brilliant batting display here by Meghal and Ankit. 48 runs for Meghal and 44 runs for Ankit. They both were new increase when the third wicket fell down. And the crucial partnership, more than crucial, I must say, classical partnership here, bringing the teams over the line and still not giving up. 18 runs, 3 shots away from the win. 4 overs remaining, and the required run rate has dipped to 4.5. Look at that current run rate, it's almost crossing 11.5. And now the new bowler will be Jinesh to continue the attack. He is in for the first time for tonight. Will he be the game changer for Marians? Flighted delivery, again a stumping chance and missed. The bowler is frustrated, but the umpire signals it as wide. These are the chance to be created. A huge blunder there by the keeper was a run out chance, a clear cut run out chance. Here comes the second ball by Jinay. Again pulled away in the gap, and the ball runs away for four. Where are the fielders? Each ball they are hitting, the ball is just touching the rope. Ankit is on 48. Meghal is on 47. Both batsmen close to their half century, just 2 and 3 runs short. Both the batsmen, what a partnership. Both the batsmen are on 48. And look at the deliveries faced by both the batsmen. It's 19 and 20. This was the fireworks which we have witnessed here from the last 4 to 5 overs. Will they both reach half century together after back-to-back deliveries? 190 for 4. Just 13 required now. 5 runs of the first ball. And that will be yet another wide. A good judgment by the batsman there, Ankit. What a historic run chase this has been by JBCN, especially this sixth wicket partnership. It's up in the air, it's up in the air, and that's a six, and that's the half century for Ankit in just 20 balls. What a player, what a man, and what a way to reach to his half century. And also, what a time to bring this half century. Onslaught delivery was waiting for that ball, and just the power required to make the ball reach out of the boundary line. He is on 54, just 6 required. And that's a sensible play. Playing for his non-striker, letting the non-striker also reach to his half century. Now Meghal is on strike. He is on 48, just 5 runs short. Will the match end in this particular over? 5 runs required, 3 balls remaining, and Meghal is on 48. I think he'll be looking for a massive 6 to end this over, end this match instead in a classic style. Here we go for the fifth ball by Jinesh. The fourth ball by Jinesh. And that's a juicy full toss, flick through the leg side. And that will be it, I think. That's a half century for Meghal mainly. And that's the end of the match, I think. The umpire has given it as no ball. And look at that. JBCN Stars won by 6 wickets and 3.3 overs to spare as well. What a run chase this has been. A historical run chase. And let's look at that replay. Let's look at the winning shot. A loose delivery, full toss delivery, easy call for a no ball straight away, and no fielder at short fine leg or at fine leg. And that's the winning runs. But importantly, this partnership, a 100 runs partnership between both the batsmen at number 6, does the job for their team JBCN Stars. It was looking as impossible until the 11th over. And after that 11th over till the 16th over, the game has turned away, and the final result is JBCN Stars won by 6 wickets with 3.3 overs to spare. And that's it from our side for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow at Fatima at 7 p.m. Thanks for all the viewers. Good night.